Ki o rana, ki te pia koe. Welcome back. You're back here with Roundhouse Editor, Eli. My bad. Another reaction video. Back at it like a crack at it. I just stole that from another YouTuber, sorry. But yeah, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a very interesting one. It's going to be 5 minutes of Andrew or Anaru Tate. That's the Islander version of Andrew Tate, is what most of the world will be calling him by. So yeah, 5 minutes of Anaru Tate or Andrew Tate. And apparently it's unseen clips. So this is from a video from about roughly 2 months ago, maybe like just over 500 views. So not too many people have seen this, nor have I. So this will be very interesting. Now, there's many factors that I wanted to do this one on Andrew Tate, mainly because of his martial arts background. Now, when all I knew about Andrew Tate was that he was a kickboxer. This was years ago too, didn't know nothing. I mean, I saw him on a show, like it was, what's it called? It's one of those live Big Brother or something like that. I think I saw him on, and that was it. And then like he just sort of disappeared. But my only knowledge of him was that he was a really good kickboxer. I mean, obviously my interest being in martial arts, that's how I got wind of him. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, he just went viral, absolutely freaking viral. And it seems that he's grown a lot in terms of the man he's finally become, which is probably like the GOAT version of his father, him and his brother. And maybe his whole family, his sister as well, because I heard she gets down too with some business stuff, and he's like black belt in karate or something. So martial arts definitely runs through their bloodline, it runs through their family. And that's my main interest towards him. Otherwise, there are some similarities that I do have in common with him in terms of the way I think about life in general, my interactions with other people and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I don't want to talk too much shit. I just want to get into this video. See how, like, it is a short video. Like, I chose like a 5 minute type of video because I don't want to fucking drag on too much. So without any further ado, let's just get into it. I will be stopping it halfway through in between shots. So I believe with this particular video, it's more like a videos that were stolen off of TikTok or Instagram Reels. So the screen behind me might feel a little bit different too. But let's just see how we go, shall we? Turn it to big screen, and let's do it. Is that a ukulele?
I'm a brilliant individual. I'm an exceptional individual. Most people are proud of having one thing. Like, oh, I go to the gym all the time, I'm strong, yeah. I'm stronger than them. And then you got some fat fuck with nothing else in his life but money, thinks he's something good, rich. I'm richer than him. You got dorks who sit there and have nothing good about their lives, but they're on the computer like, oh, but I'm smart. I'm smarter than that guy. I'm better than everybody at everything.
The confidence of this man. I'm better than everybody at everything. I like it.
I am the day one. I have it all mixed up into one. And the reason I've started to get so many followers and people are joining the War Room organization, so much money's being generated, is because I broadcast my brilliance.
I broadcast my brilliance. A bit of ego in there, but you got to be confident in this world, you know what I mean? So
I googled your net worth, right?
Okay.
And it says $30 million. How accurate is that? Because let me say before this, I see a $5 million Bugatti, and I'm like,
Bugatti.
maybe a guy with $30 million won't spend his money on a $5 million Bugatti.
Maybe
Don't
he
make
will.
sense. So it's probably got some.
Yeah, you know what's actually the saying? If you know what you have, you ain't got much. That is completely true.
Yeah.
I don't have a clue how much money I have. When I was broke, I knew exactly how much money I had. I had 117 pound in the NatWest. And that was it.
That sounds
I'm
about
poor,
right.
Rent's paid. I ain't got nothing else. When I was broke, I knew exactly how much I had. But now I'm at a point where it gets really difficult to truly measure how much money I have. Because you have cash. Okay, that's easy. I have some crypto, which is constantly fluctuating. And then you have assets, and the price of the assets is constantly fluctuating. And then I have companies and income streams, which need to be valued. And how do you value them, right? They can be an 8 times multiplier in some circumstances, and others they'll be a 10 times multiplier.
Yeah.
So it's really difficult for me to put a value on it.
I'd say that sounds pretty accurate. Like if obviously I'm not rich. I wouldn't be doing this shit. But yeah, no, everything he said there does make sense. I don't think he was being too cocky about that. I think it was actually being quite realistic with his answer on that particular one, but not far so far.
Walking to college, and I saw a Ferrari burn past me, and I was furious. And I said to my friends, guys, that's a...
Wait, sorry, I might go back on that one because...
fluctuating. And then in some certain value...
Furious. And I said to my friends, guys, walking to college, and I saw a Ferrari burn past me, and I was furious. And I said to my friends, guys, that's a Ferrari. And they're like, so? I was like, bro, that dude has 400 grand for a car. Our mothers all live on council estates. We have to walk 3 miles to college because none of our parents even have any car. Don't you understand? There's something, there's a hack in the matrix we've not discovered. We're brokies. Don't you want to get rich? And they were like,
Richies?
Oh, well, yeah, I guess. They're all still broke. I couldn't sleep for weeks knowing that man knew something about the matrix that I didn't know.
Isn't real.
Facts.
If you know what you have, you don't have much. And once you reach a certain level of money, you don't even know what you have. And you certainly don't own what you have. Outside entities, which you may have a stake in, own what you have. People who have a lot of money understand. It's very difficult for me to even say how much money I have, but I can have anything I want, anytime I want.
So when I sit here and make this video and call you poor, you can't...
He talks about money quite a lot. So I might just have to go back on that one for a bit. Because what he started off saying was money isn't real. Tell me.
If you know what you have, you don't have much. And once you reach a certain level of money, you don't even know what you have. And you certainly don't own what you have. Outside entities, which you may have a stake in, own what you have. People who have a lot of money understand. It's very difficult for me to even say how much money I have, but I can have anything I want, anytime I want.
Basic repeat of what he said before.
You can't sit here and go, I'm actually not poor, I'm doing pretty good with my business actually, and I have a nice car. You have less than me! I'm the only guy on this fucking platform flying around in private jets with 27 cars, living this lifestyle in presidential suites in fucking fairy tale land. Only me. The rest of you are sitting there going, hey, I might be able to buy a BMW. You're fucking broke. You're all broke.
Really like how you
You're fucking broke. You're all broke. We are all broke. You ain't telling no lie right there.
You're fucking broke. You're all broke.
really like how you just delivered what you said, but I just find it crazy how we've just sat and said about people need to live in the moment and that, but then like you've sold courses trying to explain to people how to be like that. It's just this. And
I understand. I understand what you mean, but unfortunately, and it's an unfortunate reality of the world, is that it's player versus player. Like if you go to a video game, if you play Call of Duty, right? There's 20 people in there, and we're all trying to kill each other. And the world is very, very similar financially.
When I talk about the bloodline, it is my job to instill the same warrior spirit in my offspring. I will not have sons who are too busy buying NFTs and saying, oh, I made a little bit of money and have skinny little arms and go to crypto conventions and be dorks. I will not have nerds as children. I refuse to have a nerd carry the name Tate. If my son is a nerd, one of us has to die, him or me, and I'll challenge him to Mortal Kombat.
Jesus Christ. Do you mean
that? Yeah, he's joking.
Yeah.
So that's the thing about, like, I don't think people really grasp the times when he's actually just fucking joking. Like, a lot of it's just fucking talk. Like, he knows how to play the game. Like, he knows how to play people's minds. Like, I guarantee you he's doing this shit on purpose. He seems like a very smart dude. Like, I can find a number of reasons why people would hate on him, to be honest.
But it sounds cool, right?
It does.
Mortal Kombat.
I say money's not real. And people are like,
again about the money.
It's not real. I mean, there are people who exist in a world where the price of things doesn't really matter and big money isn't real. The people up here, no one's going broke. No one's going poor. No one's like, what's the price of this? Most of these people don't understand the concept of broke. I was broke. I understand what broke is and means. If you say to these people, I can't afford food, I have no money for food, they'll kind of understand you, but they won't really understand. They'll be like, well, maybe I don't have money for a new mirrored pool, but all in all, I can afford to eat. I'm a brilliant individual. I'm an exceptional individual. Most people are proud of I go to the gym all the time, I'm strong.
The ego, the confidence.
And then you got some fat fuck with nothing else in his life.
You got to be confident in life.
Rich. I'm richer than him. You got dorks who sit there and have nothing good about their lives, but they're on the computer like, oh, but I'm smart.
Okay, so this whole 5-minute video, no wonder it's unseen clips, it's the same fucking thing. It's just him talking about money all the time. And I can tell he's done his research too, because when I did some of my own research on it, money isn't what they make out to be. Like it's not even real. It's not even worth the paper it's printed on, and that's factual. Like I mean, research what quantitative easing is. Go home and do that. Go to Google it right now. Quantitative easing. And then like go further into that, and then further into that, and then further into that rabbit hole, and you'll see exactly what I mean. Because like when the government do this quantitative easing, it's all legal. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, no, it's I mean, like they called it forgery when I did it. Oh, not forgery, they called it counterfeiting when I did it. But when they do it, it's quantitative easing. What the fuck is that about? They're just printing money out of nowhere. So the whole money system is rigged. It's not real. It's everything you were saying before is right. It's just I can understand where he's coming from as far as that goes.
I'm smarter than that guy. I'm better than everybody. Everything.
I'm better than everybody.
I am the daywalker. I have it all mixed up into one. And the reason I've started to get so many followers and people are joining the War Room organization, so much money's being generated, is because I broadcast my brilliance.
Okay, well, short 5-minute video, like I said it was gonna be. Sorry about that. That was a bit loud. My bad. So yeah, short video. That's that. Now it wasn't anything that no wonder it's called unseen clips, because I ain't seen none of that shit. Usually when you look at videos of Anaru Tate, it's about like he comes across very chauvinistic and all that sort of stuff. But that one is just all about money, trying to make money and trying to, I don't know, call it help people. But I mean, like I still don't understand why they've banned him, to be honest. Like he was obviously doing some great for the youth out there. I mean, me being an older person, I'll be quite honest, it's actually refreshing to see a younger guy that he must obviously grew up in the 90s a little bit, or he's in that generation where he was pre-internet and post-internet, because there's only a few people that have gone through, like I've gone through that, so I know what it was like pre-internet and post-internet. And when you go post-internet and like you got kids that have grown up on nothing but the internet, it's just a strange world to us. It really has. It's only because they haven't seen what it was like before technology, before iPhones, before everyone was taking fucking photos of themselves left, right, and center, doing TikToks in the middle of the street. You know what I mean? So like I feel like he was still old enough to grasp how life was. And when you grew up, like I was raised by a man that was born in the 50s. He ruled the house like with an iron fist. I mean, like I call him my father. He was my stepfather, but that's the only man I know. That's the only man that raised me. You know what I mean? So like, and the way he brought me up, I thank God he brought me up like that, man. Because some of these motherfuckers out here today are pussies. Straight up, I just can't relate to it, and it's just a weird times these days, and just like it is actually quite refreshing to see someone, you know, they're still down with the old school ways. And like, I mean, some of this stuff may sound chauvinistic. I don't fuck with everything, but I do fuck with it. Like I do understand. I like his confidence. Like if you're a depressed person and you had no one to talk to, and you see this man that comes on there and said, "No, you got to do this. You got to do better with your life." Blah blah blah. You know, like there's people out there that need that. Like they need someone to actually to tell them where they need guidance in life. They need direction. And this man was doing it for people. And then all of a sudden he says too much stuff about the government or whatever. Who knows what he did? And then all of a sudden he gets ripped off. Like this guy would probably help save some lives. People don't know, like grown men get depressed, like, you know, from the age of 14 to 40. Like men are committing suicide. So it's like, I feel like it's a bit shameful to have someone that a lot of them looked up to be just ripped out of their lives. So, I mean, sure, you got to understand, he plays the part. He's read some books, he knows how to play the game. That's all he's doing, he's playing the game. So I was slightly disappointed with that video. It didn't show the things that I wanted to talk about, which obviously, suicide and all that sort of stuff, mental health. But it was a good video. I really liked it. But I don't know, maybe I'll do some more videos of him, maybe I won't. I just thought I'd jump on that sort of wave and trend and see what happens. But I don't know, what are your guys' thoughts? Is there any videos that you want me to react to? If so, feel free to drop a comment. Please drop a like too and subscribe. That's one thing everyone keeps telling me to do. Tell people to fucking subscribe to it. Because ain't nobody watching me, but that's alright. That's life. But thanks guys. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I guess we'll call it a night. I'm out. Later.